afternoon. Michael Robinson here with this week's Tips from the Pro. We're getting into the thick stuff this week, talking about fescue and rough. I know we try not to be in these lies, but we're going to get them occasionally. We've got to have a game plan on how to get out. So I think the mistake a lot of us make is making a full normal golf swing and expecting it to go fine. If I come into this really long rough and I make a full backswing and I let it come down like I normally do, the club is traveling through this long grass for a really long time before it gets to the golf ball. As this club travels in the long grass, it's slowly going to make itself close as the grass wraps itself around the heel of the club. This leads to shots that look a lot like they go low and left, kind of like this. Although it's out, I didn't advance it as far as I'd like to. So here are a couple quick tips on how to get it a little bit different. So I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to go way up the grip all the way to the bottom of it. So my right thumb for right-handers is on the bottom of the grip. For left-handers, it would be your left thumb. Aside from choking up, we've got to make sure that we cheat a little bit, and we're going to open this club face about 20 degrees, knowing that as we swing through the long grass, it's going to wrap itself around the heel and it's going to go back to square. We want that more than if we start square and it wraps itself around, it's going to return shut, which doesn't give us any loft. So we're going to go ahead and choke up a little bit. We're going to open the club face about 20 degrees. That's a good start, but there's one more key to hitting great shots out of the fescue. We've got to limit the amount of time that this is getting affected by this long grass. So I want you, instead of making a full normal golf swing around your body, to feel like you pick the hands up by your ear a little bit more. So instead of a full shoulder turn, we're going to let this club get very steep, feeling like we're picking an axe up over our head and chopping down a little bit more. So it would look more like this. I'm going to go up the grip, I'm going to go 20 degrees open, and I'm going to take this club straight up and through. So that one comes out with much more height and advances a lot further. The same applies for thick rough. If you get into some thick rough, we can't make our normal golf swing because it stays in this long grass for a really long time. Never going to come out the way we want it to. I hope you enjoyed this week's tip from the pro. Next week I'll be back with another one, and stay out of the fescue.